Why Hot Wheels?
Okay, so our first year, I don't really think we knew it was going to be this long-term project, but there was a poll on Facebook, and we had about 4 different name choices, including Hot Wheels, the drag queen, since it was a drag competition, among others, and the vote was Hot Wheels, so we've stuck with it ever since. So one thing that makes our team unique is that we are an all-female team. One of the things, or the reasons that we started actually, was because we pride ourselves on mentorship and involvement. So whether you've never touched a screwdriver or whether you've built cars your entire life, you have a place on this team, and you're going to be involved in meaningful design work.
We also really want this to be a learning, teaching environment, so us as upperclassmen like to pull all the team members out of their comfort zone and make sure that they learn something new from this experience.
So our team was started 4 years ago as an ImagineRIT competition team. Dr. Dessler always put out an electric vehicle challenge. So the first year we made an electric dragster, continued by making an electric endurance vehicle. Then last year they made an autocross car. Dr. Dessler changed the format of his competition and is now doing a drone for this year. We decided that's not really our focus area, and that since we had been on the team, now in our 4th year being established, that we were ready for something bigger, something outside of the college. So that's kind of why it's our first year going into a Formula SAE competition. Our budget is $105,000 versus $6,000. So it's quite a big jump that we're going to. And actually, this is an international competition, so there's teams from all over the world that come and compete where we're going next April. So it's just a big jump. So it's our first year in this type of competition.
Yeah, and previously we've more modified. So like our old car that you saw is a go-kart chassis. So we started with something and just modified it to turn it into an electric vehicle. Whereas this competition, we're building everything from the ground up, designing all of it ourselves.
We're actually entering a Formula SAE electric competition, so it'll be similar to the Formula car you might see on campus through RIT Formula SAE, except ours is totally powered by batteries and an electric motor. It's a very high danger when you put that many batteries onto a vehicle that's moving. We have a lot of safety concerns to consider because of the high electrical current and power that's on the vehicle.
A lot of work.
So the process started actually last fall when we decided that this was the competition we wanted to do, and we gave ourselves about a 2-year time frame. So starting September, we decided to kind of put it together, get all of the financials in place, and we actually started the design this January. The design phase runs from January through August, and our build phase will run mid-August all the way until April 2016 for the competition. So since it's our first year, we took a whole 2 years to do the design and build of the vehicle.
So in the past, we both have actually driven one. 3 years ago, Maura drove the first one, and then last year I actually drove as well. So it really depends on the level of our skills, and last year Maura wasn't here, so I stepped up. She was on co-op. So it's kind of who we think is comfortable, as well as their ability to drive a race car, because sometimes it's a pretty scary thing going 75 miles an hour in this little, very unenclosed vehicle. At the beginning of each semester, we do like an outreach to all KGCOE women, as well as CAS women, and send out like a preview of what we're doing, as well as here's an informational session, please come. We'll give you some information, and then from there we start our team meetings, and we say all is welcome, come when you can. We meet about 3 times a week, so not all team members can come all 3 meetings, but we say put in the level of time and commitment that you want to, and we're not going to restrict you. We understand school comes first, so it's really a volunteer hours, who wants to come, who wants to put in the time type of thing.
It's totally a learning environment, so I think that's one of the reasons that girls are attracted to joining our club, is because what we'll do is we'll have them research certain topics, and then we kind of just throw a design task at them and let them see what they can do with it. So some girls came in not even knowing what a drivetrain was, but we sent them on their way and said, you know what, we trust you, you research it, you design it, and that's what we'll do. And they really own the projects because we give that to them, and you don't have to know anything to be a part of this team. You just have to want to know what you're doing. So that's kind of one of our mottos for the team. We are going to be we're going to be RIT's pilot for crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is new to RIT. It's run out of UC, so similar to a GoStarter or Kickstarter or a GoFundMe. We're going to be kind of reaching out to RIT alumni, companies through RIT. They're going to be able to see our page, see our mission. A video will be attached to that, and our personal testimonies, and in order to raise the funds that we need, since it's a really large budget for this year. So I guess one of the things that everyone should know is that our crowdfunding goes live in the beginning of May, and you should check out our page.